This is Mike Lovely with Lovely Strength Conditioning. Today we have the hinge pattern, or more likely known as a deadlift. This PVC pipe could be a broomstick, could be anything that you have that will help you learn the right position with spine. So the deadlift always has to maintain what we call a neutral spine, which means your head is touching, your upper back is touching, and your tail is touching. So it's okay to have a natural gap right here in the lower back, but we're just going to put our hand on the outside and we're going to unlock our knees and we're going to push our hips to the wall behind us and bring our chest to the floor. Now, if you get to find that as you come down, you're hinging in the vertebrae, what will happen is it will look like this, knees bent, hinging, and it pulls away from my tail. So we've got to be able to maintain that good position throughout the full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. When we feel like, well, let's just say this. If you were in my gym, I would be observing you. I would be watching you do this, and I would see that you're in a good position, and I would say, okay, let's try something else. And then I would grab a light kettlebell, and you would hold it here. What that does is it focuses a little bit of weight at the top of the core, which is going to get everything nice and tight, which is how it should be. So we maintain position, and it's good. Now, oftentimes what I see is we get to this, and then somebody immediately rounds their back, and I try to cue them to say, hey, can you pretend that that PVC pipe is still on your spine, and do it again? And if they got it, then they got it. If they don't, then we simply go back to the PVC pipe, and we get them comfortable with this. So this is always an open conversation going back and forth between my athletes and I. But the most important thing is that you feel confident. When you feel confident and you've observed yourself either watching your own video or you've got a mirror and everything is dialed in, you know it's correct, then we're going to continue to move on. Lastly, once you have the weight up here and then you feel successful there, then we're going to try to pull those shoulder blades together even though we're holding in the middle of our body. And we're going to unlock our knees, push our hips to the wall behind us, and bring our chest to the floor. But you'll also notice that the kettlebell is, if I was going to touch the floor, it's going to land between my heels. When it lands between the heels, it requires your lats or your shoulders. Lats are engaged and shoulders stay away from your ears. Just like in the push-up, just like in the row, shoulders are always away from our ears, keeping that good quality posture. Then we can continue to follow the sets and reps that are on the workout and progress in weight. Your first goal would be to do your body weight. So be looking to move through that. Doesn't mean on day one. It just means that that's your first goal.